Welcome back. You're watching your regional news wrap. MLA for Battle River Wainwright Doug Griffiths has announced he's ready to replace Ed Stelmach as Alberta's PC leader. He's resigned from his post as Junior Finance Minister in order to run.
The advantage that I have is that I have as much experience as the former Deputy Premier. I have more experience than our former Finance Minister. I'll have more experience than all of the candidates we have rumored to be stepping in.
Other candidates are Justice Minister Alison Redford, former Deputy Premier Doug Horner, and past Finance Minister Ted Morton. A leadership convention is planned for the fall. Lloydminster RCMP and EMS removed a body from outside of a duplex on a residential section of 46th Street this week. The body was of a 48-year-old man, but police are not releasing his name. Unconfirmed reports from police and bystanders say the deceased individual was barefoot, and RCMP members were following a trail of bare footprints. Heading east now, the government of Saskatchewan is helping to fund a new childcare centre in North Battleford at École Père Mercure. Saskatchewan has provided more than $414,000 for the new centre, with renovations being the main focus. That funding also went to develop the spaces, purchase furnishings, and buy equipment to enhance early learning. Staying on the theme of government funding, it's been in the works for over 2 years now, and St. Paul is finally getting a wellness centre. The current centre is 50 years old, and this week Alberta pitched in $2.5 million to fund the project.
This is a need that was felt as an emergency need, and our province helped support it.
The town is still short some funding, but hope to have construction underway in early spring and be completed by September 2012. Staying up here in the north now, where Cold Lake and Bonnyville welcomed 10 cabinet ministers this week. They were doing regular business and town official meetings to check on the state of affairs and stay connected with their community. Of course, the hot topic here was the potential rezoning of the air weapons range. Here's what they had to say.
We bring forward, if I can say, trends or concerns that individuals may have. We take it back to our cabinet and to our caucus and talk about the focus and direction for solutions.
Now that was a pretty diplomatic answer, but he did go on to say the issues raised here will be brought back and discussed in cabinet. It's a problem that doesn't seem to be registering with the residents of Lloydminster. Bus drivers continue to notice people are not stopping when the buses are pulled over to let children off. In just 10 minutes of being staked out here, our camera guy caught 3 cars run through the lights at an intersection located near Holy Rosary High School. RCMP say even after a couple close calls, people don't seem to be getting the message.
And then when that door gets cracked open, the stop sign goes out with the flashing lights again. I think people are in just too much of a hurry. They don't care. And they're not thinking of the big picture. A child could be crossing the road in front of the school bus.
RCMP and bus drivers are working together to try to crack down on the problem. The LPSD currently has cameras installed in the buses, and drivers are keeping tabs on who's failing to stop. Alberta has seen massive gains in employment numbers across the province, but those numbers haven't jumped as high here in Lloydminster, mostly because they didn't go down as far during the global recession. We're still sitting in a labor market shortage that's pitting retail positions against entry-level trade jobs. Local businesses are recruiting aggressively, promising significant bonus structures and benefits. The larger problem here is that there aren't enough warm bodies to go around, and these transitioning employees can often be the same ones, each looking for the next best thing. Alberta employment job boards are full, and they encourage businesses and job seekers alike to come and use them as a resource. Next is a topic we've discussed before on the show, Anti-Bullying Day. The National Day is February the 23rd, but this week, students at Bishop Lloyd started their campaign against the problem. They focused on bystanders and how by letting bullying happen, you in turn are participating.
If the bullies realize that they aren't going to be accepted and that it's not allowed and that their peers don't like it, I think we're going to have more success eliminating bullying.
Students and teachers are encouraging ongoing discussions about this topic. We look forward to the events that are going to be happening on the 23rd. The fluctuations in temperatures this winter has been a welcome change for me, but it also has its downfalls as well. Potholes have been sinking in the pavement earlier than usual, causing damage to a lot of vehicles. The major roads are the worst for this problem. The city is recommending residents report roadway problems to the Public Works Department.
A small pothole today could become a very large pothole the next day just with the traffic loading. So generally take caution around the potholes.
Students at St. Mary's were skipping in anticipation of their Heart and Stroke Foundation fundraiser. This week they got a jump start on their efforts. Jump Rope for Heart is designed to raise awareness for heart and stroke and to get kids interested in healthy living.
It's a behavior, right? It's a lifestyle that you choose, and if you choose it at a very young age to be active, chances are when you get older, you'll have less problems with that kind of stuff. And so if we can educate them in their youth, then like the societal problems may decrease. So.
In exchange for the pledges, students promised to participate in a jump-off. In 2 weeks' time, they'll be at the multiplex participating in at least 1.5 hours of constant activity. Over at Rundel Park School, it was a battle of the wits. Students competed there in a spelling bee. The top 3 students from each public school outspelled each other in front of their peers. After several grueling rounds of stiff competition, Connor Griffiths, a grade 6 Bar Colony student, was crowned the champion.
I'm slightly nervous. I didn't expect to get this far.
He went on to thank his parents and teachers for helping him out. Congratulations to Connor. That ends your regional news wrap, but stay tuned. Jenna Bridges takes the desk to dive into the world of Lloydminster's Brain Injury Society after the break.